guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Josh and in this video I'm going to be helping you to get the best possible start in calisthenics. Now the most common question I get is where can I start, or how do I start training like this when they see my videos? And I've basically created a book, an ebook called How to Get Started with Calisthenics. It's an ebook, it's completely free, and you can get it in the description below. But in this video I'm basically going to be talking through it, okay? So the book is basically designed to simplify calisthenics and show you exactly how to create your own workout plan using the exercise progression list that I've created, basically giving you all the information that I wish that I had when I started calisthenics to make sure that you get the best possible start. I've got a copy in front of me now, so I'll read through the introduction and sort of summarise it all as much as I can for you. So there'll be a lot of value you can take from this video, and certainly a lot of value you can take from the ebook. So do download that. If you do take value, then please do drop a like for me and support the channel by subscribing. It'd be very much appreciated. There are many things you can work towards in calisthenics which can be a bit daunting. When I started training, I didn't really know where to start. I was sort of trying doing everything at once, which ended up holding me back, and I know it holds a lot of people back as well. So in this book, I simplified calisthenics by breaking it down into 6 key elements, and I'll show you how you can build each element effectively and efficiently. Calisthenics is not just for athletes, and whether you come from a sedentary background or a weightlifting background, cardio background, sport-specific background, whatever, this book will show you exactly how you can start training today. So calisthenics is, if you don't know, it's a form of functional fitness that won't just make you look strong, it'll make you actually be strong and move a lot better. It sort of incorporates a lot of strength work, mobility, movement, flexibility, giving you all the attributes of an athlete. You don't have to repeat the same one exercises at the gym that give you a full sense of strength. You can work your way up to advanced exercises such as the muscle up, handstand push up, and loads more, which I guarantee will be a lot more satisfying, a lot more rewarding, and certainly a lot more functional. So as you can see in the book, there's an intro. I then give you the 6 calisthenics elements, which I'll talk through in this video. Exercise progression list, workout structure, so how to take exercises from progression list and structure them into a workout. Then how to track your progress and the importance of tracking your progress. Your workout schedule, so once you've got your workouts, how to plan them out over the course of a week, 2 weeks, etc. And then I go into what I can offer you from one-to-one coaching, and also a bit about me at the end and what I do, my background. Okay, so the 6 calisthenics elements that I've broken down into are pull strength, push strength, legs, flexibility, skills and core. And I'll talk a bit about each. So for pull strength basically refers to all movements that primarily target your back and biceps, okay? You can break this category down into horizontal pulling and vertical pulling. So horizontal pulling would be rows, vertical pulling, for example, would be pull-ups, okay? All pulling exercises you see, no matter how advanced they are basically going to stem from these 2 movements, okay? The horizontal and the vertical. Next we've got push strength. Now push strength are going to be all movements that primarily target your chest, triceps and shoulders, and again you can split these into horizontal pushing and vertical pushing. So in this case horizontal pushing would be push-ups and vertical pushing would be dips, okay? Legs. So all leg exercises basically stem from the squat movement, okay? It's foundational movement you should be able to do. You can work up towards things like the pistol squat, which is a 1-leg squat, and I personally train for things like power and explosiveness. It gives me the power to learn things like the backflip and progress on from these movements onto things that I enjoy doing basically. Flexibility. Now as you progress in calisthenics, you'll notice yourself relying on flexibility more and more, okay? It's an important element of calisthenics that a lot of people neglect because, well, it's boring, not aesthetic. In my opinion, that's why a lot of people don't do it. It is hard work, it takes up a bit of time. But it's one thing I do wish I took more seriously when I started training in calisthenics. And not just, to be honest, not just for calisthenics, just in general, like since I started stretching and taking it more seriously, I just feel so much better, I can move a lot better, and you'll be grateful to have it, I promise you. It will be hard at start, you'll feel like you're getting nowhere, but as you do start to notice little bits of progression, you will feel good, so I do recommend doing it. Now, there's different things you can work towards, especially at higher levels, such as the middle splits, there's front splits, bridge, the pancake. But for now, I just wanted to focus on getting a good foundational level of flexibility. But it's all good, guys. I've got a 15-minute follow-along stretch routine that you can check out. I'll leave a link in my description. It's a nice, just chill flexibility routine that I do in the mornings. I've had a lot of good feedback from it, people saying that it's got rid of some aches and pains that they've had for a long time. So definitely check that out, give it a go for a few days and just see how it affects your day-to-day life and movements. So I promise you it will. Skills, and when I say skills, I'm referring to things that don't require much strength. For example, the handstands that relies on balance. Now, as you're just starting out, I would definitely recommend you start working on your handstand, as it will really help with other things further down the line, such as the handstand push-up, and it helps with a lot of core strength as well, full body awareness, muscular coordination, and so on. Core. Now, core is the most important muscle group in calisthenics, in my opinion, and that is why I've given it its own category. Unlike in weight training, we have machines to stabilise you. In bodyweight training, you literally have to stabilise yourself, and for this, you're going to be reliant on your core. So, for example, and this is just a really basic example, take the bench press, and you take a push-up, and you compare these two movements. Now, when you're doing a bench press, you're obviously lying down flat on your back. You're not really engaging your core or any other part of your body, other than your chest and your triceps and a bit of your shoulders. Whereas in a push-up, you've got to really engage your core to keep that nice straight line. And what I actually find when people are doing push-ups is their core fatigues before their chest and triceps do. So as they're doing their push-ups, their core will start to drop, and their fall will start to get progressively worse until eventually they can't do any more pull-ups. So core really is important, guys, and especially if you're coming from a weightlifting background, it is really important to train your core, as it will help you align your body and just get all your different muscle groups working together simultaneously, which is what will be important. Okay, so the exercise progression list. So to get the exercise progression list, just download the ebook that is in the description. It's completely free, like I say, but it'll give you a progression list for each of these things. So there's a progression list for horizontal push, vertical push, horizontal pull, vertical pull, legs, core, skills and flexibility. Okay guys, so I'm going to talk a bit about that, and then I'll tell you how you can use these exercises to structure your workout. So where are we? Okay. So this list is basically going to help you put together your workout plan, okay? You're going to choose the highest level exercise you can where you meet the goal of the previous level. So for example, here's a snippet of the horizontal push, the very first exercises. So you can start if you're a complete beginner, guys. Obviously, as you can see, the first exercise are knee push-ups. If you can just about manage 3 sets of 15 reps of knee push-ups, then you know you're going to be starting on press-ups. If you can't yet do 3 sets of 15 push-ups on your knees, then this is going to be the exercise you're on, okay? So you're not going to progress to exercise 2 until you can complete the goal for exercise 1, which is 3 for 15 reps, okay? So that's how the exercise progression basically works, okay? So obviously it may require a bit of testing to see where your strength level currently is. Alternatively, you can just start from level 1 and work your way up, okay? And if you haven't worked out for a long time, I would recommend doing this, as you're going to build. It will just help you build a solid foundation, and you will progress quickly anyway, so there's no rush. It's important to take your time, get a solid foundation, and you're going to be grateful that you did that further and down the line. But basically what you're going to be doing from this exercise progression list that I've created, you're going to be picking one exercise that you can do from the horizontal pull, one from the vertical pull, okay? One from the horizontal push, one exercise from the vertical push, one exercise from legs, one from flexibility, one core exercise to work on, and one skill progression to work on. So do make sure you download the ebook in the description, guys. Check out that exercise progression list. It's going to be really helpful for you progressing in calisthenics, especially if you're just getting started. It's going to take you from being a complete beginner to having a really good level in bodyweight strength, okay? So you have the exercises that you're going to be working on. How are you going to structure a workout from this? Well, in the book it goes into a bit more depth, but I'll sort of summarise it in this video for you. You're going to have a 10-minute warm-up, and you're going to start off with 10 minutes of skill work. So you're going to start off with 10 minutes of handstand work, and the reason for this is you're going to basically, in a handstand, you're going to be teaching your body new positions that you're obviously not used to being, and you're not used to being standing on your hands. And your body adapts and learns better just after a warm-up, okay? After a strength session, if you do it at the end, your body's going to be a bit fatigued, your form may not be as good, so your body will start to memorise these bad positions in your handstand. So it's important to do this first, or alternatively you can do it separate from your strength training, maybe in the morning or something, whatever suits you. But then you're basically going to be doing 3 rounds of your horizontal pulling exercise and your horizontal push exercise. So we're going to match the horizontal exercises together. You're then going to be doing 3 rounds of your vertical pulling exercise and your vertical pushing exercise. You're then going to be doing 5 rounds of your legs exercise and your core exercise. And this is going to take approximately 1 hour, okay? In the book it talks about rest times and how much rest time you should be taking between each one. but it is important. I've paired them up specifically so you don't create imbalances in your body, because you don't want to be doing more push work than you are pull work, vice versa. Okay, it's important that you train your full body so you don't create those imbalances which will create injuries. Flexibility work, you can include the flexibility work either at the end of your workout, don't do it at the beginning, or you can do it separate from your workout again, whether it's in the morning or in the evening. Again, that video will be linked in the description. It's a nice easy follow along, so you can do it while you're watching TV or whatever. Let me know how you get on if you do that, by the way. Cardio, and if you do want to work on cardio as well, which I would recommend because it's just good for your health, and it would also just be good for your muscular endurance when working out, then you should include this at the end of your workout again, or separate to your workout. So you could just do, like, on days where you're not working out, you could just go for like 5k run, 3k run, whatever, okay? But I would recommend including it in your workout as it will benefit you. The book also goes into about rep ranges for training for strength or muscle mass, so depending on which one of these is your primary goal, it says about your rep ranges and how you can adapt your training slightly to favour one or the other, depending on what you're aiming for. Okay, so tracking your progress, this is really important, guys. It's another thing that I wish I started doing sooner, so I could at least even just look back where I was and how far I've come. Make sure you keep a note of how many reps you do of each exercise after every exercise, okay? And this will ensure you keep track of your progress. So you do your 3 rounds of your vertical pull and your vertical push exercise. Keep your notes app, pen and paper if you're old school. It's good just to, because then you know sort of next session how many reps you're aiming for. You want to try and better that by 1 rep if you can, and then in like months to come you can look back and you go, oh, like when you're feeling shit, like you're like, oh, I've had a shit workout today, you sort of look back and you can see how far you've come, and it just gives you that little boost again. So it is important. I really would recommend doing it. So as an example, again, I use knee push-ups. Obviously the goal is to get 3 sets of 15 before progressing onto standard push-ups. So if you can only do 3 sets of say 10 on your first workout, then this is fine. Write it down in your notes app, and next session you know what you're aiming for. So you're going to try and get 3 sets of 11, or maybe 2 sets of 10 and 1 set of 11, which is fine, it's still progress. And you're going to keep doing that, keep progressing until you get to the 3 sets of 15. Once you can get 3 solid sets of 15 with good form, that's when you know you can move on to the next exercise. Bear in mind, guys, that the lower your level, the faster your progress will be. So as you move up higher levels, the slower you'll progress. This is normal, this is fine, don't worry, don't think you're doing anything wrong. I wish I progressed as fast now as I did when I first started. Okay, so you've got your exercises down, you know how you're going to structure them into your workout. Again, if I haven't made it clear enough in this video, then have a read of the book. It goes a bit more in depth about it and it makes it crystal clear for you, so that you're all on a piece of paper in front of you. It will literally take you 10-20 minutes to structure your own workout plan, and you can get started literally today. But we're going to talk a bit about your workout schedule. I'll just sort of summarise it. So as you're just going to be starting, the best way for you to structure your workout plan is by having 3 full body sessions every week, and this is going to ensure you can get in lots of volume and really start to train your connective tissues and get your body used to these movements, okay? And build you a solid foundation. That's why I've sort of recommended doing 3 full body workouts. As you progress, as you get to a higher level, you can do different splits. You can do a pull split and a push split, upper body split, lower body split, whatever. There's many different ways of doing it, but for now I just want you to stick to 3 full body workouts per week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday would be ideal. Obviously you can do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday if you don't mind working out on the weekend. The most important thing is just make sure you've got 48 hours to recover in between your workouts. Do not fatigue going into your workout. You can get 3 solid sessions in. If you're a complete beginner to fitness, I would recommend continuing to train like this for 6 to 8 weeks and then reassessing where you are. If you're coming from a gym background, I would recommend sticking to this routine for 2 to 4 weeks. As you may think you're strong, but building a solid baseline in bodyweight strength is a whole new game. And although you've already built muscular strength, you want to build connective tissue strength, which I talked about earlier. And training your connective tissue strength is what will stop you from getting injuries, basically. Obviously, where you're isolating muscle groups in bodybuilding, your muscles are strengthening, but not so much your connective tissues. So when you go from doing that to working your full body simultaneously, obviously your connective tissues are being used a lot more because they have to be. And if your muscles are a lot stronger than your connective tissues, then this is going to cause injuries, and this is very common, especially if, for example, in the shoulders. Okay guys, and that's basically it. I'm not sure how long this video is, but I've tried to include as much information as I can. Obviously you still need to download the ebook because it's got the exercise progression list. That's going to be really valuable for you guys. I definitely recommend getting that. I've made it as easy as I possibly can for you guys, giving you all the information that I wish I had when I started, to make sure that you get off to the best possible start. If you have taken value from this video, then please do drop a like for me and subscribe. It really will support the channel and help me out and motivate me to keep making more videos. And yeah, turn on notifications if you don't want to miss more videos. But I think that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. So I've spent most of the video staring at my laptop screen at the book, but hopefully it's managed to help you, and I will see you next time.